Right, I'm going to do my round 3 predictions now because I'm still trying to catch up with yesterday, the weekend's games, so you've got to bear with me, guys. Final round predictions before we go into the knockout stages. Obviously, you've got your final games on at the same time, so it's going to be bounced between BBC One and BBC Four, and ITV1 and ITV4, or STV if you're in Scotland. So I'm going to be having some difficulty trying to keep up with the games. There'll be 1 or 2 games that I'll be watching, and 1 or 2 games there'll be 2 games I'll be watching and 2 games that I won't be watching. So the games I'll be watching will be easy. The games I won't be watching, I'm going to have to try and write some notes down from like the sports app or whatever, or try and find some highlights or something. So bear with me. Uruguay versus Russia. I think this is going to be a back and forth game. I think it'll be a tough game. It'll be back and forth. I think Uruguay will edge it. I think it'll be Uruguay 2, Russia 1. Saudi Arabia versus Egypt. That's a game I won't be watching. Mo Salah in it, so I think he will be the key player. I think Egypt will win it. I don't think it'll be an easy win. I think it'll be a bit of a, I think it'll be a back and forward win. I think it'll be Saudi Arabia 0, Egypt 2. Spain versus Morocco. I think it's going to be an easy win for Spain. I really do. Morocco haven't done much to impress us. I think it'll be Spain 3, Morocco 0. Iran versus Portugal. Iran really fluking it against Morocco. Portugal been playing very strongly. I think it's going to be literally one of the easiest wins for Portugal. If Portugal play lacklustre, then I think there'll be problems. I think it'll be Iran 0, Portugal 4. Australia versus Peru. Australia's not done much. Peru have been very unlucky. How they haven't scored, I'll never know. But I think this will be where I think Peru will finally score here, and I think they'll finally get a win, even though they're out. I think it'll be Australia 1, Peru 2. Denmark v France. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's going to be a real day. I think it's going to be another lacklustre performance for France. I can see Denmark trying their hardest to get the win, but I can't see it happening. I can see France getting away with it again. I think it'll be Denmark 1, France 2. Nigeria versus Argentina. Argentina have been so poor. Messi he's not been living up to it, has he? Aguero, for me, well, I can't say Messi's not been living up to it. Messi and Aguero are the only two that have been trying. The rest of the team have just let them down. Argentina Nigeria beating Iceland 2-0. Beating Iceland 2-0. Then at first losing 2-1, narrowly losing 2-0 to Croatia. I think they'll beat Argentina here. I think it'll be Nigeria 1, Argentina 0. Iceland v Croatia. I think this is going to be a very comfortable win here. I think it's the midfield they've got, the technical play they've got, in my opinion, the most technically gifted players in the world. I think it's going to be an absolute rout against Iceland. I think it'll be Iceland 4, Croatia 3. Korea versus Germany. Germany absolutely robbing Sweden in that win. I can see them being comfortable against Korea. I think it'll be Korea 0, Germany 2. Mexico v Sweden. Mexico, as I've said, Mexico are a team to watch. Sweden, not so much. Hernandez playing well, Villa playing well, Lozano. I think it'll be Mexico 2, Spain 0. Serbia v Brazil. I can't see Serbia winning this one. Brazil, even though they've been playing lacklustre, they have been getting the win. I think it'll be Serbia 0, Brazil 3. Switzerland v Costa Rica. I can see Switzerland easily taking this one. Costa Rica have not, even though they've been on the attack a lot, they've not done much to show for it. I think it will be Switzerland 2, Costa Rica 0. Likes of Xhaka Shaqiri, Liechtensteiner. Japan v Poland. Poland are out. Japan are more impressive. Japan obviously getting that draw against Senegal 2-2 at the end. I think they'll beat Poland with ease. I think it'll be Japan 2, Poland 0. Senegal v Colombia. This will be a very tight one. I think obviously Senegal taking the lead twice against Japan, but Japan coming back twice to level at 2-2 at full time. Colombia recently, well yesterday, with a very impressive win over Poland 3-0. Cuadrado, Quintero, Falcao, James Rodriguez, they've all been impressive. I think we're going to have another. I think we'll have a tight game here. Both teams are very good. I think it'll be Senegal 1, Colombia 2, Panama v Tunisia. Obviously Panama, that 6-1 thrashing from England. England, even though it's Panama, you don't take any underdog for granted, but in this case I said Panama wasn't going to exactly lay a scratch on England, and even though it was only one goal, still didn't lay a scratch on them. I think Tunisia will beat them here. I think it'll be Panama 0, Tunisia 2. Finally, the main event, England v Belgium. This one is going. Well, Lukaku's a doubt. Hazard might be a doubt. Dries Mertens maybe. It's going to be an interesting one, but I can't see. You've got Alderweireld at the back, Vertonghen, Thibaut Courtois, Meunier. You've got a decent back line, really. And so England. So I think, I'm not going to say it's a draw. I'm going to call it a draw. I'm going to say Belgium, but they're going to nick it. I'm going to say England 2, Belgium 3. This one will be a very interesting one. So my final predictions: Uruguay 2, Russia 1, Saudi Arabia 0, Egypt 2, Spain 3, Morocco 0, Iran 0, Portugal 4, Australia 1, Peru 2, Denmark 1, France 2, Nigeria 1, Argentina 0, Iceland 0, Croatia 3, Korea 0, Germany 2, Mexico 2, Sweden 0, Serbia 0, Brazil 3, Switzerland 2, Costa Rica 0, Japan 2, Poland 0, Senegal 1, Colombia 2, Panama 2, Panama 0, Tunisia 2, and England 2, Belgium 3. These are my round 3 predictions. Final matches of the World Cup, final matches of the group stages. What have you guys thought about the group stages so far? What are your predictions? Who do you think will progress? Who will go out? Let me know, because these knockout stages are about to become very interesting.